Once upon a time there was a world that hummed and blossomed with life. In this world, bees played a crucial role. They were the unsung heroes, the silent writers of our planet's history. Bees were around long before the first man set foot on Earth. They pollinated flowers, contributed to the growth of fruit, and thus helped maintain biodiversity. They were the architects of nature, the painters of the landscape, the poets of life. But as time went on, people began to forget the value of bees. They took their work for granted, ignored their importance, and allowed their numbers to dwindle. The bees began to disappear, and with them the beauty and diversity of our world disappeared. It was a dark time, a time of loss and regret. But it was also a time of awareness. People began to realize what they had lost. They began to understand that bees were not only pollinators, but also historians. They had written the history of our planet, a history of flourishing and growth, of diversity and life. And so people started taking action. They started protecting bees, restoring their habitats and recognizing their importance. They began to read and appreciate the history that the bees had written. And as they did this, the bees began to buzz again. They began to pollinate flowers again, grow fruit, and make the world bloom again. They began to write a new history, a history of hope and recovery, of respect and appreciation. And so the bees continue to write history. They are the silent heroes of our world, the unsung writers of our planet. And although we sometimes forget their importance, they continue to remind us. They remind us that we are all part of the same world, that we are all connected, and that we all have a role to play in writing the history of our planet. And that is perhaps the most important lesson the bees teach us, that we, like them, have the power to change the world, to make history and to create a better future for us all.